So I'm here on 5th Avenue and I'm with Mickey on the left in the blue and Ben on the right with the yellow hair there. And we've been talking about a few things, what they're doing in their life. Mickey, do you want to tell me again about the movie interest that you have?
Well, so I initially moved to New York to be like an author and a screenwriter, and I'm kind of like pursuing that now. I was sort of doing magazine stuff for a while. That didn't quite, it worked out, but I'm just sort of ready for something new. So there are a couple screenplays that I'm like developing. One is kind of about like the literalization of like that saying, "A million girls would kill for this job."
Right.
And then another is about sort of like gay culture in New York in the 80s and 90s. Like especially during sort of the boom of like AIDS.
Right.
How that affected people.
Right.
And yeah, and also I'm going to be working in art galleries. So
starting tomorrow.
A lot of newness. Yeah.
Cool. And Ben, your work? Your artist, like what type of art are you doing?
I'm a screen printer, like print design, so I do my own
this?
artwork like this. This is the July 4th celebrations. And I also do print design for other designers, like DKNY I'm working with at the moment, a couple of other people. So I work in the fashion industry pretty much.
And, go ahead, sorry.
But I'm also working on like some gallery exhibit things as well, like
And what brought you to the USA 11 years ago?
I was kind of bored with London and I wasn't really getting paid by people and I was teaching. So I came over here and my cousin was living here at the time and I just fell in love with it and I got a job at Calvin Klein pretty much straight away. I've worked with them for 5 years. And then since then, 2008, I've been freelance and doing my own design. So.
Now, you know, there's 8 million people that live in New York. What do you think has helped you to become and stay friends?
I think a lot of it's just serendipitous meetings with people.
Right.
Which I think like there's a lot of that goes on here, and you run into people, and some of it works, some of it doesn't. And, you know, just really lucky connections, I guess. And you just got to go with the flow. And,
Right.
A lot of people you meet that it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree with that.
Mickey, what is something that you particularly like about Ben as a friend?
Well, Ben is an amazing person. He's very generous. He's extremely talented. You know, he's like a very like loyal friend.
Right.
Someone who's just kind of good to have on your side in general. Yeah, and that's like all you could really ask for. You know, someone who's like generous and like looks out for you and you know whatever. I think we help each other out a lot. So yeah, he's a good guy to know.
Excellent. Now Ben, what is something that you like about
Mickey? Is very sweet and like such a good heart, very kind, and is like super intelligent and smart, and he just kind of knows what's going on. He's got intuition. And I like the fact that he does like just dress out there because there's not many people that do, so it's kind of nice for me not to be the only one.
Yeah, I'm going to get him at the end. I'm going to show the full dress there.
Yeah, so it's nice to like be with someone else that's like pushing the boundaries. I like to be around other people that push the brightly and
all of his friends are like
boundary pushers, non-conforming.
No basics.
Now my last question is, what's a piece of advice that you would share with the world, or something that like guides the way you live your life, each of you, like a philosophical statement, or?
That's a good one.
I would say like just trying to overcome fear as much as possible. Something that's what holds people back, and certainly is what's held me back in my life at any given point. I feel like to survive in New York, especially like to not have. You know, you got to be kind of a little tough, but then soft at the same time. So I feel like to just really value each day and live in the moment is really important.
Right. Got it.
That's awesome. I think also like it's important to know that like no matter what you're going through, like I think everyone has their sort of share of like tough times. But it's possible to remain like soft and hopeful, sort of in the face of that. You don't have to become a hardened person in response to anything tough that's going on. And you know, I guess I would also say to like, you know, try to live as fearlessly as you can. Life is too short to be unhappy. If your intuition is telling you that something's not meant to work out, then it's there for a reason, and you should listen to that. You know, like respect that it comes from a good place, and it's going to lead you to good things.
Excellent, very nice. I'm just gonna pan out here so I can see your full attire here. There we go. That's good. Thanks for talking, guys.
Okay,
thank you.